Good morning and welcome into Jeffco Ed TV. It's about to be afternoon. We are on the campus of Mortimer Jordan in Kimberly, Alabama for our volleyball broadcast. Chris Osborne here, joined by Scott Beeson. How you doing, Scott?
I'm doing great, Chris. It's a wonderful day for volleyball. We've already seen some good games today. I'm excited about the ones coming up.
Yeah, thanks so much for sitting in and joining us. For those of you at home, as Scott alluded to, this is our second match for today. The first one was between Shades Valley and Mortimer Jordan, and Mortimer Jordan pulled that out in 2 sets. And now we move on to Corner, the Yellow Jackets, taking on Mortimer Jordan. Short break for Mortimer Jordan, the Blue Devils, so they're going to have to bounce back.
Oh, absolutely. This is the winner's bracket game. Both of these teams have already won multiple games this morning, and we'll see who comes out on top.
And so there are other teams playing. There are 3 courts that are going on here at Mortimer Jordan, and there are 8 teams. And we are on Court A, which is the main court. That's where the action is, and we are about to see this matchup again between the Corner Yellow Jackets. They are on your screen in the black trimmed in gold, and Mortimer Jordan, the Blue Devils, in the white jerseys with the blue trim and blue numbers and letters. So, Scott, just tell people a little bit. You've got kind of a volleyball pedigree. Your daughter plays professionally and has some history with Gardendale and currently with Gardendale.
Yeah, she's currently the head coach of the Gardendale Rockets. She went to Gardendale High School, graduated from there, ended up playing at the University of Florida, then at the University of Nebraska, and now plays professionally for the Omaha Supernovas.
And so certainly, you know, with you having a daughter who's played on all of these levels, it seems like this game is starting to gain a lot of momentum and traction for, you know, like us covering it from even the high school all the way up to club.
It's really grown a lot, especially here across the South. It's got a long way to go in the South, but it is the most popular female sport for girls in the country. It has surpassed softball now. And it's a great sport, and that's one of the reasons I was really looking forward to come and help and do the broadcast today, is just talk about some of the things that I've learned through the years, because it is really a fantastic sport.
So as we get ready for these teams to take the court, let's take a look at the starting lineups.
So let's start with Corner. The starting lineup, we've got Jolie Beth Weathers, Claire Baldwin, Addison Ellers, Anna Kate Smith, Sarah Berry, and Riley Nolan. That's for Corner.
All right, and for Mortimer Jordan, we've got Harper Nicholson, Kennedy Langston, Aubrey Liveoak, Mickey Doughty, Kayla Kilgore, Alex Edwards, and Zion Scotland. And we've seen Zion Scotland. She was pretty impressive in that last game we watched.
She played very, very well, and at the same time, Kennedy Langston, really, as an outside hitter, did a very good job for them.
So we'll see how these two teams match up. You know, Jordan, as you were saying, the team who gets back into their system usually is the one that has the most success. Can you explain that again?
Yeah, absolutely. So there is an offensive setup, and you want to be able to do what you want to do. And when the serve comes over, if that first pass is not very good, you end up with what is called out of system, which just means you're just trying to save the ball. You're not actually running the offense you want to run.
Absolutely. So, again, if you're just joining us, welcome into Jeffco Ed TV, the Saturday volleyball edition. In today's matchup, we saw, again, earlier, Shades Valley and Mortimer Jordan, with Mortimer Jordan winning in 2 straight sets. And now we are gearing up for Corner taking on Mortimer Jordan. We hope that you will enjoy our broadcast.
These are the 2 unbeaten teams in the tournament. A number of other teams are playing concurrently with this game, because it's one of those tournaments that has a loser bracket and you can work your way back to the championship. But these are the 2 undefeated teams right now, so I'm very excited about this game.
And just so you know, the Corner High School volleyball team is led by Terrell Carlisle, and the head coach for Mortimer Jordan, Caitlin Hogan, on the sidelines there. Each coach having a few final words for their teams. Again, for those who are just tuning in, if you're wondering why there's one player with a different jersey, that is the libero.
First serve gets into the net. Like you always like to see that if you're the serving team, but it's very frustrating if you're on the receiving side.
Right, that's Kayla Kilgore start the game off with an ace. That one sails just out corner. And again, for those of you tuning in, side outs happen after each play, not like you have to have the ball to serve as in years past. That rule changed.
That shows our age because that rule may have changed in the 80s. I was telling my daughter that one time, and she was like, what? That's never been the rule. I'm like, well, you're young.
First 2 games in the set go to 25. The team must win by 2. If it goes to a third game, it goes to 15. Again, must win by 2.
Mortimer Jordan getting it to the middle pretty quickly.
That's Zion Scotland with the kill shot there. Nice angle. Found some space. All right, Kilgore again with another ace there.
Kayla Kilgore stretched out 5 points from the serving position. Corner's already calling a timeout. I'm sure that Coach Carlisle is saying, hey, look, girls, we've been here before. Let's calm down, regroup, and get it together.
You know, as we said before, probably a little nerves. You know, you're on the main court. It's a little different from playing in the other gym with, you know, a lot going on beside you, behind you, in front of you.
Mm-hmm. Mortimer Jordan does a good job. We've watched them play them a couple of times already. I've seen them play earlier in the season. They do a very good job of trying to get out front, get on top of their opponent, and just hold that opponent down early to make a statement. It's Kennedy Langston.
You know, credit Harper Nicholson, the libero, for Mortimer Jordan for that point, because that was a great save setting up for the dig and the kill.
Goodness, very nice serve, drop serve, just designed to go right over the net.
7 unanswered points. You know, again, Scott, Mortimer Jordan with a very, very deep bench. Corner with looks to be about 5 reserves that can come in at any time. We'll see if that plays a factor.
A lot of free balls. Somebody's got to get in the system. Wow, nice block at the net for Jordan. Oh, just a little miscalculation there.
Yeah, that was a good double block from Scotland and Langston together.
Mm-hmm.
The middle blockers there. Little miscommunication on Corner's part, you know, gotta spatially be in the right places.
I have watched Corner play before. They just need to get this back together, get it under control. It's not too far gone. But the serving is very aggressive, and I would just go ahead and say that Kayla Kilgore is serving more aggressively now, 11 points in, than she was when she started.
She is certainly getting comfortable.
She was going after it, though. That was a solid serve into the net.
The broadcaster's curse, Scott. You did it to her.
She got 11, so
yeah.
Whew. Mortimer Jordan back to serve again.
This time, that is Zion Scotland serving.
There we go. That's the first time I've seen corner in system off the first serve. Serve receive was good. Pass was good. The set was good. And they end up getting the point.
That was Crimson Irwin. Little momentum there. 2 straight points. 3, actually. Adeline Owens with the serve for corner.
Oh, the double block.
All right, a little substitution for corner, number 13. Adeline Owens comes in. I'm sorry, that was not the right person. That was Irwin who made that point. She's now out.
Through the block. Nice play by McKiley Doty. Just driving that ball right through the corner block. I just noticed, Chris, that our roster's not in numerical or alphabetical order.
That's okay. we'll do what we can.
Just as somebody says, hey, why does it take y'all so long to figure out? Well, we're searching for you.
And again, for parents at home, we do our best to pronounce names correctly and get numbers and everything we can do to get it right. But sometimes we do make mistakes, so just bear with us.
An ace.
Elena Allison for the ace, number 34 for Mortimer Jordan. Scores 16 to 3.
Everything's going Mortimer Jordan's way right now. The ball's bouncing their way almost every serve.
Great defense.
Kennedy Langston again from the left side. Mortimer Jordan's outside's been very successful all day today.
You know, and you have to note, too, this is a rivalry. These schools not that far apart.
Right. Another ace. Elena gets another ace. 18 to 3.
You got to love the support of the corner guys over there. Maybe their cheering section, about 5 guys up early.
They were loud earlier. Another ace. And like I told you in the previous game, one thing about volleyball, it is a no-mercy game. And if you find the play that works, you just go to it and go to it and go to it. Whoa, the joust at the net. Like I said, every bounce is going Mortimer Jordan's way right now. That was a good play by the corner middle, I believe. But just bounced the other way. I'm telling you, Chris, I don't know the last time I saw a game where the ball just went. I mean, it's just they're playing really good volleyball right now.
Yeah, that was a great angle to take to find the open space and score that point. Great service going on right now by Mortimer Jordan. Corner's going to have to work.
Corner was in the system, and they get the point.
Right, and that's exactly what you said. You know, when everybody's in the right space and they know what their role and responsibility is, they score points. And there you have a side out. First one we've seen in a long time with number 16 for corner. Don't have her on my roster, but serving.
Kennedy Langston from the right side this time bringing the heat. 22 to 4.
Now Langston offering service. We'll see what happens here.
All right, another side out. Corner's getting it back.
Yeah, corner caught him off guard there. Kind of looked her off, if you would. If you think about a quarterback, she kind of looked one way and went the opposite direction. I like that. Great play.
At this point, corner's got to be deciding, all right, how do we get momentum for the second set? Volleyball is one of those games, it doesn't matter what happened in the last set, just like it doesn't matter what happened in the last play. So they've got to get some momentum. They've got to get their offense straightened out. And I can tell that they're getting into that rhythm. They just let this one get away pretty quickly.
Yeah, they did. You know, great block at the net there, just deflected off the hands, and Mortimer Jordan's libero serving. That's Harper Nicholson.
In system for Jordan. And for point.
Just could not chase it down.
No.
Lots of room to work with, but, man, those balls fly, and they fly long and they fly far.
They do. That's the set, Chris.
Yeah, it is. Quick, 25-5. So now we will go to the next set after a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. You're watching Jeffco Ed TV Volleyball Edition.
Welcome to Corner High School, where we exemplify Jacket pride every day. Let's go, Jackets! Corner High School is Jeffco Ed strong.
We are Mortimer Jordan High School, where it's always a great day to be a Blue Devil. We are Jeffco Ed strong.
All right, welcome back to the beautiful campus of Mortimer Jordan here in Kimberly, Alabama, where it is Jeffco Ed TV Volleyball Edition. And, you know, Jeffco Ed TV is happy to bring you football every Friday night. Coming up next, Hueytown at McAdory. This is going to be a high-octane game. McAdory undefeated, Hueytown 3-3 with 3 close losses to great teams, including Clay, Mountain Brook, and Hillcrest. So tune in every Friday night for Jeffco Ed TV's Game of the Week. I will tell you, Scott, whatever Coach Carlisle said between those sets has this corner team playing a little bit differently early. Right. All right. That's Addison Ellers for corner serving. All right, here's a familiar face serving for Mortimer Jordan, and that is Kayla Kilgore. Corner definitely moving around. Let's look at this replay here. Up. And just a great play here. There's an ace there for Kilgore. Again, one of those drop shot serves that's hard to judge. You equated it to a knuckleball. Corner guys trying to get their team amped up. Yeah, a little, I think so, a little court awareness there to see that open gap. It's Ava Fugam. Oh, there's a net error. Somebody slid up under the net. Yep. If you guys are wondering what that rumbling is at home, that's the cheering section. 5 guys for corner back there trying to get their team hyped up. You know, it took a while for Mortimer Jordan to kind of wake up, but now that they have, they're being very consistent. You know, one of the key things, we don't talk about this a lot of times, but these young ladies, if you look at the smiles on their face, they're having fun because they're playing good ball. That's no slight on Corner's team. That's just Mortimer Jordan right now with more horsepower, more octane. So we hope that Corner can find a way to get back in this. 7-4, certainly not insurmountable at this point. Right, so we got a timeout now. Both coaches want to talk to their teams. Coach Carlisle for Corner and Coach Hogan for Mortimer Jordan. What do you think Coach Carlisle is saying to his team, Scott? Elena Allison back to serve for Mortimer Jordan. And it is. Again, if you're just joining us, you're watching Jeffco Ed TV Saturday Volleyball Edition. Chris Osborne, Scott Beeson, our guest analyst. And just like that, you know, we're back to manageable, 8-6. The very active Langston to serve. Kennedy Langston has been an asset to her team.
Ace for corner.
Seen Nicholson make those kinds of errors, just a quick mental error, and it happens.
Oh, number 16, like I said, was not on our roster, but doing a good job back there serving. She's played pretty well this game and trying to be aggressive, keeping it close to the net so it can just go right over.
Good block there. Kind of lost track of where the ball was.
And got the ball down. 2017.
That was Dottie and Kilgore with the block, but just couldn't locate the ball in the air.
Kilgore just takes it standing, hits it over, puts it right in the back.
She has such great court vision.
She does.
Right? Like you said, there's a skill to not only hitting the ball, but hitting the ball where you want to and seeing the spot that you want to hit it in.
Nice kill for Jolie Beth Weathers. Jordan is, corner is trying to dig and claw their way back into it, 21-18.
Yeah.
They need a couple of points here.
Owens comes out. Irwin comes in for corner, looking for a spark here.
Good serve. He'll keep in system, though, and there's the kill. So if you watch that play, good serve receive, nice pass, good set, good things happen.
Coach Carlisle trying to take it all in. Not very much you can say at this point except, you got to keep fighting.
All the investments done before the game.
Aggressive there. Certainly needed Sarah Berry. Eller serving for corner, just off
Got
the net.
over. Free ball over for corner. Let's see if they can get this in system. Pretty much set up. Now they end up having to roll shot over.
Good block there.
Oh, somebody's in the net. 23-19.
Unfortunate mistake there. There's a lot of body control that comes in that front line of those defenders.
Oh, yes.
All right. Still hanging in tough. That was number 5 and number 19. That was Irwin and Anna Kate Smith in for that block, contributing to a point. 23-20, and just like that, corner's trying to hang in there.
They are. They're doing a good job. They played so much better than they did the first set, but they can't leave Kennedy Langston right there with the ball up by the net.
So for those of you at home, game is over at 25, and the team must win by 2, so this very well could be point, set, and match.
They're scrapping. Corner stays alive. They survive one set point already. 24-21. Riley Nolan back to serve again. I think she was successful in the last rotation, or her rotation earlier. Corner gets another one down. Anna Kate Smith, 24-22.
Yeah. Just like that, they are scrapping. They are fighting to stay in this. Everybody finding their spaces.
Oh. Elena Allison, who's been able to do that all day, gets the set and match point. And Mortimer Jordan's going to move on.
Mortimer Jordan will move on. And, just an incredible display of athleticism by these young ladies, coached up by both coaches. And, we've seen two good matches. Our first one was Shades Valley, the Mounties versus Mortimer Jordan. The Blue Devils, of course, that was early, and then they came back, and it was Corner, the Yellow Jackets, taking on again the Blue Devils from Mortimer Jordan again. And, a lot of good volleyball being played in two different gyms, 3 courts,
right,
8, and all brought to you by Jeffco Ed TV. Again, Chris Osborne here with Scott and Beeson, and we will be right back to wrap this up.
We are Mortimer Jordan High School, where it's always a great day to be a Blue Devil. We are Jeffco Ed Strong.
Welcome back to Mortimer Jordan High School in Kimberly, Alabama. Chris Osborne here for Jeffco Ed TV. You are watching Saturday volleyball, and joining me now is head coach for Mortimer Jordan, Caitlin Hogan. Caitlin, we've watched a couple of games, and you guys have been very successful. Talk to us about that.
Thank you so much. I would say that we've put a lot of focus on discipline throughout every single rally that we play in. We focus a lot on that in practice and kind of how we can strive to be great, whether it's, a drill, how we communicate with each other. And so we're really working on maintaining that through the entire rally.
So I noticed that your players are very good at spatial recognition, not just where they are, but also where those spaces are that they can get balls in on the opposite side of the court.
Yeah, they are. And I would say a lot of the reasons why they're so good at that is because they've put a lot of time into this sport. When you look at our starters, a lot of them, are staying extra after, before practice, and then a lot of them play club volleyball. So they've just seen the game a lot throughout the past couple of years.
And so I noticed some of your players like Langston and Kilgore, Scotland, and Edwards, I mean, big contributors.
Yeah, very big. They're so actually all 4 of those, they are all returners from last year, and they were all starters last year as well. Kennedy is a senior, and the other 3 are juniors. And so they, take a lot of pride in what they do and being leaders on this team. And so they're willing to put in the work and find ways to be contributors for us.
So obviously a little home court advantage. Yeah. We're playing here at Mortimer Jordan. And, what's the rest of your season look like? Obviously, let me say this, that you are headed to the championship match.
Yes, we're very excited about that with this tournament. But, something that we talked about before this tournament is that we don't want our only goal just to be this. We want it to be how can we extend our season by an extra week. We talk about that a lot, that we have 2 weeks guaranteed left, and we want it to, be 3 or maybe 4. So, we have our last week of regular season this week. We play Coleman at home, and then we play Moody on the road, and then after that we're getting ready for the area tournament. So, our big focus is how do we come out on top in that area tournament so that we can go to regionals.
All right, so a fun question for you. How many of your players were here at the game last night? We were here for Jeffco
Oh my gosh,
TV.
Probably all of them, honestly. I think that some of them were, some of them are like every Friday night they're trying to be at that game to support our boys, because we have a really good student section at our home games, and so they want to support them just as much as they support us.
Absolutely. So they got some good rest. They woke up and they have been doing exactly what they need to do.
Yes.
So Coach, we'll let you get with your team.
Thank
Congratulations.
you.
Good luck in the championship.
Thank you so much.
All right. So Chris Osborne here for Jeffco Ed TV volleyball. We had 2 games, and don't forget Jeffco Ed Friday night, always the game of the week coming up, Hueytown and McAdory at 6:35. We'll be on the air. These are 2 great teams. McAdory undefeated, Hueytown 3-3, but losing to 3 tough teams, including Clay Chalkville, Mountain Brook, and Hillcrest. So certainly we hope you've enjoyed this broadcast, and stay tuned. We have all kinds of great stuff highlighting what's going on in Jefferson County education. For Chris Osborne and Scott Beeson here on the campus of Mortimer, Jordan, and Kimberly, we'll say so long for now from Jeff Coed TV.